And welcome to the super fun, awesome, happy time battle show. My name is Gabor.
Hey, I'm Alex. Welcome.
A little bit too much enthusiasm.
That's cool. It's
Excellent.
It's nice.
Yes, welcome. And what do we have today, Alex?
Hey, we've got a Marshall head. This is
Yes.
DSL20. And yeah, we're going to check it out, get some tones, see what happens.
Big thank you to Nick and everyone at Electric Factory, the Australian Marshall Distributors, for sending this out to us. There's tons more videos. You can watch maybe, let's say, the Origin 20 there.
Sure.
Why not?
That one.
That one. Okay, DSL20. So 20 watt head, 2 channels, classic gain, ultra gain, and so on.
Some tone shaping.
Tone shaping.
Really quickly go through the features.
Yep.
2 channels. This classic gain goes from pretty clean to kind of mild crunch.
Yep.
Where you kind of think they're classic kind of Marshall-y, retro Marshall thing. Ultra gain's definitely high gain.
That's the one we were on just for the intro.
Yeah, and that was with the gain almost right down. So it's definitely into high gain metal hard rock kind of world.
Yep. Where we live, yeah.
Obviously, you can tell by the glasses and stuff.
Yes.
EQ section has a bunch of stuff going on. There's 3-band EQ, which is on the preamp section, and the resonance and presence, which is on the power amp section. Now, the resonance is basically like an overall weighty bass boost, low mid kind of weight thing.
That's it, and presence is sort of the other end, more high
Total
ends.
opposite of that.
And then a digital reverb.
There is a reverb here too.
Yeah.
The tone shift button does change the mid-range characteristic of the preamp.
And you also have a, well, as with some of the other amps now, you've got the standby switch where in the middle it's on standby, and then up you go to low and down to high. So I believe high is 20 watts, low is maybe 5 watts? Or something like that. It's a scaled down.
Smaller number than 20.
Yeah, definitely smaller than 20.
There's also effects loop. We've got a delay in there, an old analog delay, which is kind of fun.
And we're going into a 1x12 with a greenback, Celestian greenback, and a 57, SM57?
SM57 stuck on the front of it.
Okay, well, do you want to start?
What could go wrong?
How about you start?
Sure.
So let's start on the classic gain setting. Let's turn the gain down, volume up a bit.
The reverb's pretty subdued and sweet.
Yeah,
so
it's not super in your face. It's definitely sort of a bit more in the background.
It's 12 o'clock, and that's just as a point of references. It's kind of like.
So if you go all the way up, there's a bit there, but it's not over the top. It's just sort of sits in the background.
I think about 12 o'clock kind of gives it a little bit of space, but it doesn't.
Okay.
Grab your attention.
Let's check out the gain range.
I think we're clipping the converters.
Are we clipping the converters in?
Yeah.
Well, I had volume and gain on full, so.
I think we should go a low.
Low setting, try that. Okay.
Yeah.
So it goes as a mild breakup, and I mean we had it cranked, and like always, and I've been saying it with a couple of the other Marshall videos as well. I think as soon as you turn the volume up, so I mean you've got to look at it with the 2 channels. You kind of got to look at it. The gain is kind of like the preamp, the volume is kind of like the power amp. You add all that weight to it when you turn the power amp up. I think it's a Marshall thing that if you have it the volume too low, the power amp volume too low, it tends to thin out a bit, but you get that weight by bringing in the power amp.
Yeah, especially with single coils.
Yeah, and I mean, again, it's always hard to judge whether you can really see it or not because it's so shiny with the Marshalls. treble and presence are almost off at the moment, just because it is a rather bright.
Yeah, it's Telly-esque kind of thing. Cool. So we that's pretty much gainy, hey?
That's that. So let's try the ultra gain channel.
Sure.
So before I couldn't hear it that well with the classic gain, but in the ultra gain you can really hear the difference in the what is it called? The tone shift.
Let's do it.
It scoops the mids.
I'll play the same thing with and without.
Yeah. So it scoops the mids quite a bit.
That's a bridge pickup on it.
Yeah.
That's pretty fat.
It's fat.
Very cool. So let's check out. We'll get into some more high gain stuff, but I want to try and do that thing where we go like that.
Well, that's what I was using in intro with. I mean, humbucker is a bit more gain, but it's quite a fat, nice sort of. All the notes. What's the word I'm trying to think of? You can hear all the notes.
Articulation.
Yes, maybe the articulation. Well, so if you
definition.
Definition.
Yes. Another
word. You ring a chord, you play a chord, and it rings out, and you hear every note.
Yeah. And that kind of gets into that kind of classic blues type thing.
Yep.
You know, with Mr. Moore kind of thing. Might add some delay because we can.
On your guitar sounds better out tone shift, I think.
Yeah, I think it needs that mid-range.
Let's have a look or listen to the Jazz Master. It goes clean. Actually, probably now with that, it's fuller. Can we try that clean on the full? Let's see what that does. Am I clipping things?
Almost.
It's a lovely clean.
Like, not often you'd hear this said, but it's DSL has a really pretty clean sound.
But again, in saying that, so we are on the full 20 watts. The volume is all the way up, and the gain is on like 1.
Not much, yeah.
You get that. So it's just you get the weight from the power amp, and I think it's a Marshall thing. I think it needs that, and that's what these lower wattage amps. I think a really good idea.
And you can do that because you're not going to blow the side
Yes,
of the house out
yes.
or kill people at wedding gigs or something, which is bad look.
It's fun at times, but not always.
Not always. And you do have that sense that it's working properly, like the valves are getting hot and doing their thing.
I'm going to go, with this guitar, I'm going to go back to low because I have a feeling I'm going to clip it.
Yeah.
So, you know, Carvin CT6 or Kiesel nowadays CT6 stock humbuckers, a lot more output than the Jazzmaster and the Telly or T-Style. You get a lot more grunt out of it. Lot of weight there.
Probably didn't need the delay for that part.
No.
Yeah. Wow.
It's quite a versatile amp. Effects loop in the back. You've got about maybe four different speaker combination outputs. 16 ohm, 8 ohm, 2 16 ohm, something like that sort of stuff. There's a bunch of different ones. We'll show a picture in the back.
11 ohm.
11 ohm.
14 and a half ohm. No,
it's a rare one, that one.
There's a few for all different cabs.
Effects loop, foot switchable effects loop, foot switchable channel. Yeah, it's a pretty cool, versatile little amp.
Nice and shiny.
Yeah, and the shiny stuff on top. See that?
Hologram. It's cool.
Shiny.
If you stare at it too long, you will go into the future.
Yes.
Very cool.
That's where this came from. So that's a DSL20. I think that's about it. We are going to do some shootouts with different amps. So we're going to do a DSL20 with the Origin 20, the Studio Classic 20, once it arrives, possibly, hopefully, the Studio Vintage 20, and possibly the Studio Jubilee 20. But we'll see. But definitely coming up soon will be the DSL and the Origin 20 and the Studio Classic 20. We'll do some shootouts between them. And if there's any particular things you want us to do with it, let us know. I think we're gonna do a couple of videos also where we just run a whole bunch of different distortions and boosts and stuff into all these different Marshalls.
Yeah. So it goes pedal platforms.
Because I think they take pedals really quite well.
Actually, we talked about this on our podcast, where you can find a link below.
Speaking of segues,
and this whole kind of mid-range price point gear at the moment is just sounding really good. Which like our last podcast we talked about this, and the stuff that we both had access to when we were
when we were younger,
in the
when we first started
high school world in the 1990s.
Back in the 90s and 80s.
Was pretty crap
compared to now.
Now it's just like
this sort of
record
stuff.
gig with it.
I mean, it's not UK made, but I mean, in the end, who cares? But
Yeah, it sounds good.
it sounds great. It's affordable,
Yep.
and it's 20 watts, so you can actually crank it a bit and use it, and you have that. I think another awesome thing that Marshall seems to be doing a lot now is that built-in power attenuation, which makes huge amounts of sense in my opinion, and I think it's a really good thing to do.
Very cool. Hey, please check out our Facebook and Instagram links below, and also please like and subscribe to the channel, hitting the notification bell,
Yep.
and you'll get a notification when there's new videos up.
That's right.
And there will be more stuff like this in the future.
And big thank you once again to Nick and everyone at Electric Factory for sending these Marshall amps out. Stay tuned for more videos, and thanks for watching.
Catch you around. Bye.